Hello. Yeah, you may be wondering why for this video you're starting all the way back here. Well, that reason is because, yeah, it doesn't want to. I've been doing some stuff, trying to record. Like, do I have to record this beginning dumb part? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, it's just not. It flat out just isn't gonna work if I don't. So, oh God, that's loud in my ears. But so yeah, you guys are gonna have to sit with me through this. Maybe every episode, I don't know. Depends on if I have anything to edit in the video. If I do, then you'll be lucky and I'll cut this. If I don't, then you won't be lucky and I won't cut this. However, you need to understand that now at this point, I kinda just like don't care. I'm like, whatever, they can sit with me through, because I do plan on more or less 100%ing this game. So you're going to be sitting with me through a lot of guide looking at, too. Let's call it my individuality. It's what sets me apart from other YouTubers. I waste your time. Captain Hendrickson reported some... Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before a team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Oh yeah, it's like a little bit more at this pretty. This is where I got my thumbnail for last episode. Oh, my thumbnails are from like the end of the video because I forget about them. So it's like you just get these things and you're like, what does this have to do with the video? And it's just nothing pretty much, you know.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted.
Oh, oh, what's up?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
I know who it is, but for you guys.
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Okay, I can't. Oh, I can. There we go.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Okay, better resent me there. Yeah.
Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
No. Whatever. He's got his reasons.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your...
Oh man, modern politics, huh?
You are naive.
Yeah.
The EarthClan will be...
Oh yeah, getting some deja vu here. Period? What does the period mean? I'm scared. Whatever.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor...
Okay, there we go.
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
I guess in like, it's almost like a, because of how the plot's gonna go. I always just like it when characters are aware of how stupid something is that has to happen for the plot,
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
What about your history?
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing
That is not a good cone of vision.
standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
Okay, so they were like,
We are
yeah.
tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Well, he said something at the beginning of that
Tell me about
that I
Volus
wanted to.
We are tribal by nature.
No.
Since we're not physically
What was
adept,
it? Was it at the?
trade our
Oh, it was
services
at the
for
end of
protection.
the history one, which is, I know that whoever wrote this, I know he absolutely was, looking to like human history and stuff to see how something like this would go. And the tale of the Volus is one that's very common in real human history. There's the ones that everybody knows that gets the credit for everything, and then if you look a little bit deeper, there's essentially the Volus, the ones who, were there, who played a huge role, who helped do this, that, and for one reason or another didn't get the credit that they deserved. That's a very... Yeah, it's a very... That's probably how it would happen.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Sorry.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
By the way, those face folds, I think they're just too high res on PC. They're supposed to imply, like, I think, holes in between them, Here, let me give you all some codex reading if it's secondary. Nope.
The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressured... After the...
Nothing else new. Okay. F6. Yeah, though, y'all are going to see a real slow and methodical playthrough of this game, so if you want to see me just zoom through it, you're in for a nasty surprise, because that is not going to happen. Anyways, hold up. I gotta give me a screenshot again. Hey, guys, go over there. He's gonna want to see how I get it. Go back against this. And then gonna wait till that Asari gets off screen, and then... There we go. That's good.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Would you look at that? I'm notable.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Siri before Siri. There we go.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be
The
distracted.
embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Okay, that's fair. She's
I
giving
should
me
be
the...
going now.
Have a pleasant
polite, please get out of my face, let me do my work. I respect it. Alright, I can take a hint. I can
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis.
Also realistic in that, you know, he said, oh, what is it? Frickin' this has led to, what is it? This capability has led to unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Yep, unfortunately, but once again, a guy who wrote this, or if it was multiple people who did all this world building, I mean, they get how the world works, so good for them. The ring is an enclosed loop of park-like space serving as the connection point for the wards. The interior walls are lined with the embassies of influential species and private residences for the galaxy's elite. The Presidium is full of open-air restaurants, bars, and luxurious meeting places. Gravity is about 1/3 Earth normal. A holographic sky is projected over the ceiling of the ring. Unlike the 24/7 bustle of the wards, the Presidium maintains a 20-hour day schedule with a 6-hour night, where the lights are dimmed and the sky goes through a night cycle. Offices and residences are often open to the interior. It is not unusual for embassies to have no exterior wall at all. This does not cause a crime problem due to the heavy CSEC presence and ubiquitous monitoring devices on the Presidium. Thieves are quickly identified and apprehended. The ring is the location of the Citadel spaceports. Being closer to the center of spin, there is less motion for a ship to match, and the reduced spin gravity makes handling cargo easier. Hundreds of ships pass through the Citadel every day, and every species with an embassy is granted a private dock. The tower, at the center of the ring, holds the administration of the Citadel Council. The tower rises over a kilometer from the ring, appearing to thrust forward parallel to the ward arms. As the tower is at the center of the spin axis, it experiences little centrifugal force. Gravity is maintained using mass effect fields at a 90-degree angle to the ring and wards. A consular dock can be found at the base of the tower. While normally used for diplomatic couriers and inspector business, the shuttles docked here can evacuate the council government in an emergency. Okay, well that's that, in case anyone's missing it, that thing in the middle. Hit me with F6 again, yes sir. Alright, Siri, what do you...
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina.
Cortana-like, yeah.
Guide throughout this level of the Citadel
Are you real? Nah.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Just not interested and leave.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various
Shepard's looking around.
along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Okay, what about them?
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago.
I wonder how much a
Turians were
galactic
invited to join
standard
the
year
Council
is
in recognition
in
of the
our
role they
years.
played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Yeah, I know what she says if you say this, because I played this on Legendary Edition a couple months ago.
It can't be as simple as that.
I am not
Yeah,
programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Yep.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels.
We all
In
know this
role,
story.
they are granted
Yep.
extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority.
And whenever
except
they're
the
not
Council
answering
itself.
anyone, something tends to go wrong. See The Division.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to
So
be
they were the
granted
first to get an embassy,
roughly
but
2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space
They got an
expanded,
embassy
more
before
embassies have
the
been
Turians, but they
The
didn't
most
get
recently
council
added
spot.
embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
The wording.
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end,
Yep, I can
decided
already
humanity's
hear the
impact on
arguments
Citadel
based
space
on,
was significant enough to
like,
warrant an embassy.
based on like real life, because of you know how it would be in real life. I can already envision the sides, the sides that would say, oh, who cares, it's like if they're that important, then they deserve an embassy either way. And then the people who would go, it does matter, and I care, because that's not fair, and it's setting an yeah, I can see them go back and forth days for days. I think she might actually have a response to this top one.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not
Nope,
programmed
okay.
to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining
They had to
interstellar
petition
policy.
for it.
In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Yeah, just an embassy?
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid.
Aren't
in
they good
times
with
of
economics?
disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. Have a voice on the
Oh, there it is. Well, I wonder, because he did say, what is it? They need to have those pressure suits when they leave the world, and that they're not physically adept, and that they basically, he said they, like, almost, not got assimilated by the Tyrants, but, they, as a whole, like, they were client species, is what it said. And oh, that's funny. That's not funny. That's real. That's what that is.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
Whoa.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
I mean, hey, that was something right there. You can. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, they get it. Whoever created this world, they get it. Man, I never noticed any of this before.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avena.
Oh, they're going back over there. Hold up. How do I... What is it? Rally. Oh, snap. Nope. Rally as well. Put the gun away. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That is quite funny. Technology.
Biotics, a virtual intelligence, is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Humanity.
Okay, so they're not actually like... Yeah. They're like she said, not aware. They're like... just from a preset thing. Anyway, she said C6 over here. Let's go see what's up.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Got a codex from that. Got a codex from that. One of these things again. I know what those are, obviously. It's not a spoiler. They're things called keepers. By the way, these guys, in case anyone's curious, because I know this and I remember it, the reason they say what emotion they're feeling beforehand is because of how slow they talk. So they literally have to do that because no one will be able to tell what they're feeling. So they'll say like outraged, you know, in their super monotone voice because people need to know what they're saying. Yeah. Anyways, what codexes do we get? Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the Council races agreed at the Ferrixon Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other Council races, currently the Asari and Solarians. Council associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is part of this last group. The ratio of Turian to Council associate dreadnoughts is 5-3-1. For every dreadnought humans are permitted to build, the Asari have 3, the Turians 5. Okay. Makes sense, you know. Also just makes sense that they would have a treaty about like their super powerful stuff this far in the future. Guy just, writer or writers just thought about it. They thought it out. They really did. Appreciate it. Anyways, don't mind me, guy, just going in here hacking your computer. None of your business. Say none of your business when I'm... Whoa! Music, calm down. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Unit Cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Even just like that, it's like, yep. It's like, there it is. That's real. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's a ring because the way it goes up there. Man, that's cool. I mean, it's like a Halo ring. Halo's cool. Which I know, in case anyone's curious, are actually from another sci-fi series. I can't remember what it's called, though. But, yeah.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
No.
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression?
I don't know.
Never mind. Forget I asked.
Yeah.
Was there something you needed, Commander?
Oh, sure, you know what will be
I get
gutsy.
the feeling you're not
No,
too fun.
I just don't trust your kind. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Bro, this is just childish. We kind of are. But, like, I can, to a degree, I can still, you know, even people like this, I can see what they mean and, like, why they feel that way. Because, you know, to them, you always need to try and think, like, what does this look like to them? Like, what are they seeing here? And what he's seeing is, you know, a new species that I don't remember exactly why, but for whatever reason had that first contact war with Turians and then immediately gets an embassy and now is like rallying to get more and more and more when they've already been given way more than anybody else, you know. And I can see how, you know, and he's not outright hostile. He's not, I can see where he's coming from. And let me clarify at this point that just when I say I see where someone's coming from doesn't mean I agree with them, okay? It means I can understand them.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
Fair.
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
That is fair, but
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
you can't always, yeah.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
You might be surprised.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty job.
And here comes the...
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that.
And you're right
Because
about
as a
that,
Spectre,
yeah.
The council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of
It
person
is
the
not.
galaxy needs?
Nope.
But not all Spectres are like
True.
Saren.
But the potential is always there. Yep. Uh-huh. I got it.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Yeah.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Fair. And that's all.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Overall, seems very reasonable. But, yeah, I mean, we'll read these codexes, but after that, then that is the end of this episode. Citadel Security is a volunteer police force answering to the Citadel Council. The 200,000 constables of CSEC are responsible for maintaining public order in the densely populated Citadel. They also provide pirate suppression, customs enforcement, and search and rescue throughout the Citadel cluster. CSEC has... Okay, whoa, calm down there, sir. CSEC has 6 divisions. Enforcement, uniformed officers who patrol the Citadel and respond to emergencies. Investigation, detectives who puzzle out the truth behind crimes and bring perpetrators to justice. Customs, screen the thousands of passengers and cargo containers that pass through the Citadel's ports every day. Network deals with cyber crimes like identity and copyright theft, hacking and viral attacks, and illegal artificial intelligence. Special Response deals with hostage situations, bombs, and heavily armed criminals. In the unlikely event that attackers board the Citadel, they are also the front line of defense, armed with military-grade equipment. Patrol, naval arm, with ships stationed throughout the Citadel cluster. Unlike other divisions, they are rarely seen at the Citadel, nor do they stay in one place long. Joining CSEC is prestigious. Applications must be sponsored by a Citadel Council or the ambassador of an associate council race. Generally, applicants have many years of distinguished service in the military or police forces of their nation, but an inexperienced applicant with demonstrable talent will be fairly considered. CSEC and the Spectres are often at odds. Many CSEC members, notably current executor Venery Palin, believe that allowing Spectres to be above the law is a dangerous practice. The actions of Saren Arterius lend credence to this position. The Spectres, in turn, are aggravated when CSEC's dedication to procedure and due process hampers their investigations. I'm glad that it game takes a fair look at both sides of that, which is a very, once again, real issue today, you know? Anyways, gonna hit that save, and then, yeah, I don't have anything else to edit, so unfortunately, you're gonna see this outro and the intro. See ya.